Waheguru Ji Ka Khalsa, Waheguru Ji Ki Fateh. Welcome to the segment of Khoj Gurbani's a-sabad-a-day, where we will be reciting the 12th pauri or stanza of Gaudi Ki War, Mahalla Panjama, Rai Kamal Ki Tuni Gavani, and the recitation. Salok Mahalla Panjama, Nanak Aie se Parvan hai, jin har utha chit, Galia palalia kam n aave mit. Mahalla Panjama, Par Brahm Prabh Drishti Aaya, Puran Yagam Bisamad, Nanak Ram Naam Tan Kita, Pure Gur Prasad Paudi. Toha na challi khasm naal, lab moh vigutte, Kartab karan palereya, mad maya sutte. Phir joon pavaiyan, jam marg mutte. Kita pain apna, dukh seti jutte. Nanak nae visariye, sab mandi rutte. What is a successful life? What does it consist of? That is the hint that the Guru is giving us. What is acceptable? Parvan. Nanak Aie se Parvan hai, jin har utha chit. So in the game of life, only they are successful, Aie se Parvan hai, who fix their mind on the Har Self, jin har utha chit. So in saying to affix one's mind on the Har Self is to say that you have articulated self-knowledge through the flowering of its virtue. In other words, self-knowledge, Naam, has to flower through you. You become the locus for its manifestation, the qualities. That is a successful life, is what the Guru is saying. Se Parvan hai. Everything else is frivolous talk. Gali al palaliya. Kam na aave mit, my friend. The rest is all frivolous talk. It'll get you nowhere. And then in the second salok, Par Brahm Prabh Drishti Aaya, Puran Agam Bisamad, Nanak Ram Tan Kita, Pure Gur Prasad. Par Brahm Prabh Drishti Aaya, Puran. So when the perfect and omnipresent Supreme Self is experienced, Agam Bisamad, the mind is awestruck and bewildered because nothing like that has been experienced before. And in that utter bewilderment is enlightenment. In that utter wonder is enlightenment. As a matter of fact, Bismad is the basis upon which enlightenment is built. And it is simply this, that the experience of the Parbrahm, the Prabh, is bewildering. You can't make sense of it. And you realize that ultimately Parbrahm is unknowable. That is in fact the experience, and that is the knowledge of the self. Paudi toh na challi khasm naal, lab moh vigutte. So we are filled with greed and sensory attachment. Lab moh vigutte. which in itself will not carry us to the realm of the self. Toh na challi. Push na challi khasam naal. You cannot, without self-knowledge, you cannot get to that realm. Kartab karna paleriyan madmaya sutte. So we may act virtuous, we can be hypocrites, which we are, and our actions are egocentric. This, the Guru tells us, is the path of death and dying, exactly what ties us to the cycle of birth and death. Fir jon pavayan jam marag mutte. So kartav karan paleriyan mad maya sutte. So if you act out of the ego, you're simply creating a vicious cycle for yourself. So you need to get out of that perspective. Because ultimately, we reap what we sow. Kita paine apna dukh seti jutte. And when that happens, in other words, when you act out of the ego, life becomes a season of discontent. Nai visare sab mandi rutte. Season. Everything becomes manda, discontent. On that note, Waheguru Ji Ka Khalsa, Waheguru Ji Ki Fateh.